Hi friends, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Kelly and today I'm going to be doing the exposing my TBR tag, and it is by Reading with Tatiana, who created this tag to celebrate 100 subscribers. Congratulations, Tatiana, and thank you for being such a beautiful, wonderful presence on this community. Please support her channel. She does some amazing book reviews. I mean, she goes into detail that a lot of other people really don't go into. So let's give her a lot of support and let's get her to 1,000. I will be reading the questions. If I'm looking down, that is why. So let's get started. The first question is, how do I come across books to add to my TBR? Well, I watch other booktubers, and I also, when I go to the bookstore, I take pictures of books that look interesting to me, and a lot of times later on I will add them to the wish list on my library app. Next question, number 2, BookTuber Shoutout to the person who add the most books to my TBR. Well, this has been very spread out, but actually yesterday I was watching Bandana Book Mom's birthday book haul video, and I found so many books on her birthday book haul that I really enjoyed looking at. So I think that that would be the booktuber I'm going to be shouting out today. Question 3, book that has been on my TBR the longest, and that would be the Christmas Bookshop by Jenny Colgan, because I keep trying to check it out at Christmas time, and there's too many people that want it at Christmas time. So I turn into one of those people at Christmas that just wants those feel-good books. Next, which book will I read next on my TBR? And that's The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. And this one is a cozy mystery about some 80-year-olds in a retirement community that tried to solve a murder. What is the most recently added book? And that is The Sea of Tranquility by Emily St. John Mandel. All right, books that I added to the hype, and that would be the newest Holly Black book, The Book of Night. I don't know all that much about it, but just the hype has got me putting it on my TBR. Books that I added that I knew I wasn't going to read. This is a tough one for me because I usually intend to read ones that I add to my TBR. So I really am having a hard time coming up with this one. But there are, I would say, most thrillers that I add. I love thrillers if they are the right ones for me, but sometimes they go a little too far for me. So I would say that most thrillers that I put on there, I intend to at least start, but I am planning to perhaps have to DNF early on. Next, any book on there that I will remove. There actually is one that I decided to remove actually today. And this is going to be shocking to some of you, but it is Lady Susan by Jane Austen. I believe this is the only Jane Austen that I haven't read, but I am fairly certain that I am not going to enjoy the character of Lady Susan. I've heard that she's even more extreme than the character of Emma. I very borderline on disliking the book just because I don't particularly care for Emma. I still do love the book, but the character of Emma I struggle with. So I've decided I would rather not have a poor taste in my mouth of any Austen characters because I love her so much. So I've decided remove it from the list. And grand reveal number of books on my TBR. Well, okay, so there are some that I have in my brain TBR, and then there are ones that I have on my library app as on my wish list. I usually don't use Goodreads for this because I only use Goodreads for books that I receive as an ARC that I have to give a star rating, because I tend to get a little obsessive with numbers and goals, and I want to not do that as much and relax a little bit more. So I use my library app wish list instead. So it seems like I have about 150 books, although I am sure there are probably more. All right, last, I am just going to be tagging some people. So I would like to tag Bethany Brings Books. I'd like to tag Lovely Day with Holly, and erudite adventure and gabbing about books. Y'all, if you don't want to do it, no worries, but I just wanted to learn more about your TBRs if you're willing to share. And I just wanted to basically give your channels a shout out. So if you aren't big into tag videos right now, no worries. And please remember to go check out Reading with Tatiana's channel. Thank you for coming today and joining me. I hope that you get to read a lot. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.